transitions us to a project that you're currently involved in by way of Pharaoh Films. Shout out to Pharaoh.
Pharaoh.
Independent filmmaker here in the Bay Area. Check him out. And Where Media Meets Studio. Shout out Rock. Shameless plugs. But we're going to talk about this film project that you're involved in. So just to give people a little bit of a background before we go into a little bit of a break. All the models that we work with, we bring them here where we're recording at, Where Media Meets, and they got a lot of different projects going on that they working on. So I always bring the models through because they always looking for models sometime. It's up to the models to take advantage of the opportunities.
And I take advantage.
And you took advantage of the opportunities. So when we come back, we'll talk about this opportunity and this film that Candace is a part of. Stay tuned. You're watching Conversations with Ambition Ladiez.
Hi, my name is Candace, and you're watching Ambition Ladiez TV.
And welcome back to Conversations with Ambition Ladiez, where we just sit down and talk to these beautiful ladies. And today, for this episode number 5, we had a beautiful Candace with us. And we left off getting ready to talk about a couple of projects that you are involved in. As we stated before, one of the things that we do, we try to look for ways to promote and market the models that we work with any way we can. So movies, film, video, photos, whatever. And we brought you to one of the studios that we partnered with, Where Media Meets once again. And they took a liking to you.
Yep.
And you are now a part of your first, but you told me you're a part of 2 films now. So we'll get into the second one, but I know about the first one. So tell the audience about this film. I'll let you give the name. I'll let you do all the icing and stuff. About this film project that you're involved with, the character that you play, the plot. Don't give it away.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't want to give it away.
Somewhat, a little bit of the story. Just give them a little bit and preview for the people that's going to be watching this film that you're a part of. You've been casted for.
So, the name of the movie I'm in is called Vampire in Oakland. I play a queen. And her character is pretty strong. She's a queen. We're still in the middle of, shooting that. We're almost done. What else? That's pretty much it. I don't want to give anything else away, but it's called Vampire.
You in a movie. Talk about that's pretty exciting.
I know, but
talk about
I don't want to give anything away. But
just talk about being in a movie like that the process, learning lines. So you went from being just modeling, posting pictures to being part of an actual movie. Project. Yeah.
It's exciting. Yeah. It is. It's really exciting. When I first was asked about it from Pharaoh, I was like, a movie? And I have such big roles in it. So it kind of overwhelmed me.
Big time.
Big time.
Big role. Okay.
When he first told me about it, I'm like, I'm just going to have this little small role. And when I went over it, I'm like, the script, I'm like, I'm in a lot of it. I'm through the whole movie. And then this one, it just, pow, hit me. This is major.
Right.
I carry the movie. I'm in the movie.
Let's toast to that.
Yeah.
Ambition Ladiez, repping. Vampire in Oakland. So how's learning the lines and how's that? Is that a lot with everything that you already do?
I know.
How do you manage to fit that all in? I'm just curious. I know people are going to be curious.
You gotta have balance.
Okay.
Any spare time that I get, I make sure I balance my job, the whole clients, lashes, everything. Basically, I just read over my scripts over and over and over and over and over and over again. I make sure I put certain time to the side for this movie. Make sure I clear my mind,
Discipline.
get comfortable,
Right.
everything, because it's important to me. I don't wanna like get there and not remember my lines, even though it did happen.
and this is what I tell every model I work with. You never know who's gonna see you.
No, you never know.
You never know who's gonna be watching that film, who may want to cast you
Right.
for another project. Because sometimes that's how it happens. One project will lead to another. One video will lead to another. Like, you just never know. So you always got to be on your A game because you never know who's watching.
Right.
Yeah.
So far it's been good. The positive side of it is I'm learning how to read lines, what happens when I don't read my lines, and what to do when things suddenly change. One of the lead vampire broke his ankle, so a lot of things and scenes had to be changed.
Man, what he thought he was Jackie? He thought he was Jackie Chan?
I don't know, but
Damn.
I felt so bad for him. But he's good now. Funny
Good.
man.
Wishing you a speedy recovery, brother.
Yeah. So that's been good.
Mm-hmm.
So learning everything about a movie and the scripts and everything, that's all new to me. So
On the job training.
training, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's preparing me for my next, project.
Mm-hmm.
Or my
Speaking
next movie.
into existence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's better to get your experience and then move on. But
Mm-hmm.
it's been so far, everything has been
Now, what is
good.
this? What is this other project you mentioned that you're a part of as well?
The other
I
project,
didn't even know that. You just overwhelming with all the stuff you're a part of.
that was actually the first movie before Vampire in Oakland.
Okay.
But since the, whole COVID-19 thing came up, it's been on pause.
Gotcha.
But the next film is called Kendrick.
Okay. Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah.
Shout out Bay Boy. Go follow Bay
Bay
Boy. Shout out Kendrick the film coming soon.
Coming soon in production. I actually, that one caught me too because caught me off guard. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna have a small little role. I got a nice, good role.
Yeah. I remember too when he called me. He just said, "Send me some models," and I usually send everybody, and however the cookie crumbles, how the cookie crumble.
He picked me.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
So that was really exciting too.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm probably not gonna. I
Right.
couldn't be negative, but I was super shocked when you hit me back and said, "Oh, you got this role. Check your email."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, it's early in the morning. I'm getting ready for work. I'm like, oh my god.
I hit you early.
Yes, he sent me.
Because I'm always up early. I
sent
hit
me a
everybody up
message.
early, yeah.
And I was like, what? And I started texting my sister, are you serious? Are you for real? Yes, I'm for real.
That's what's up. You got 2 independent film projects you're going to be a part of. That's dope because that's all part of resume building. I mean, this industry is about just doing as much as you can, just getting because it's competitive.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Modeling industry is really competitive.
It
And I think a
is.
lot of models get involved and they don't really realize how competitive it is.
It is. That's what I learned.
Yeah, because you got 1 million Instagram models.
Yes.
And that's probably a low number. You know what I mean? So you have to show more. For me, what I look for, you have to be diverse in terms of the things that you could do, instead of just taking pictures, posting on Instagram.
Correct.
I think they need to see you talking, what we're doing now. You're articulate, just you're well rounded. So because you never know, what casting directors are looking for, who's watching, And I know we're in the midst of a pandemic. We'll talk a little bit about that right now, but that's exciting stuff that you're a part of.